We just prepare every week the same. Come in Sundays, get ready, watch the film from the last game, and then move on, make corrections, and start film for the next week. So, it gets into a routine where we're all used to it. We know what to expect, and then we just have to move on, get ready for Virginia this week. So.
Coach said that when you watch film, sometimes you don't realize, or the players wouldn't realize that you actually won the game. What does he mean by that? Is it that brutal?
You got to critique yourself every play. It's not. I wouldn't say it's brutal. It's definitely fundamental. You have to correct everything. It's like corrective. Got to make sure your technique is right, your effort. We get graded on assignment. So constructive criticism, I'd say, but I wouldn't call it brutal.
Mark said after the game that he doesn't consider you a typical tight end, that you can do more than block. Do you look at yourself that way? Do you think you surprise people maybe with your athleticism and speed and so forth?
I try to do everything, try to be able to be a receiving tight end and a blocking tight end. The more I can bring to the table, the more I can help the team. So I try to do whatever I can to help us get a win.
Coach said he didn't have a personal reaction to Ohio State losing as a player looking at the playoff.
It was just a crazy situation how it all happened with the block, but we can't really control other teams' wins or losses. We just have to go out and win every game here on out. So.
Do you think that improves your chances?
I'm not really sure. I don't know how they're going to put the 4 teams in, but I think if we win out, that's all we can do really, and hope for the best.
Is that kind of how you have to deal with this? Because again, so much out of your control. The only thing you can worry about is what you can control.
Yeah, exactly. We just try to focus on each week, winning each week, and showing the country that we can dominate. We want to be the best team in the country at the end of the day, so only we can control what we can control.
Going into the current season we've had, Cole, I think you would agree probably it's the most successful.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's kind of just good timing, I'd say. Teams all coming together, everyone's playing full speed, everyone knows what they're doing, and then everyone's on the same page. So, we're all clicking, offense, defense, and special teams. We're just firing on all cylinders right now. So.
Tried to do the Lamar hurdle during the game. Did Lamar give you a hard time for that?
Yeah, actually.
We loved it.
Yeah. Like you said, I tried it last year and it worked, and this year it just wasn't as successful. I probably should have tried something else, but I don't know. I just was running and I thought he was going to go low, and apparently he didn't think the same. So, but it didn't turn out too bad, I guess.
Has that come up in film yet? You guys got to look at it?
Yeah, definitely. We rewound it a couple times. They were making fun of me, giving me a hard time, like, what are you doing? Why did you try to jump over him standing straight up? Everything you can think of, really. So, but it is what it is.
I'm sure they got a good picture out of it, like a picture.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny picture, but not as good as Lamar's, but it was cool.
It was a great sequence of shots.
Yeah.
If the situation comes up, do you try it again?
If he's standing straight up, probably not. But if they go low, I'm going to try to avoid him at all costs. So do what I got to do. I don't think I can say that on media, but he didn't think it was a smart idea.
Cole, what's it been like for you 2 years here coming to California? How much you knew about this school, this whole area of the country, and just the experience to you, and what do you think of it now as opposed to what you knew when you came?
I don't know if this sounds dumb, but I didn't know it snowed here when I first came here, so that was kind of a shock. But I love it here. The fans are great. I love the seasons. They're true seasons. You get winter, it's cold, summer is hot, but it's very different from California. I love the football team. The dynamic we have in the locker room is great. It's a family, and everyone is so competitive. All we want to do is win. So, I love it here.
Did you have any idea about the passion this city has for this program?
No, actually I didn't. I knew they had a really, really good really good basketball team coming in, and the football team was on the rise with Teddy and then Coach Petrino's offense. That's kind of what drew me here. But, I feel like we're setting the bar higher and higher every game. So.
Why did you come
I'd say Coach Petrino's offense, his use of tight ends, and the ability to play right away versus having to wait at some other schools. And then just being in the ACC, playing tough games every week rather than, having 2 scheduled games that are pretty hard. Every week we have a pretty hard competition. So.
Had you known that it snowed, would you have still come?
Yeah, I think I would have. I was wearing shorts and a long sleeve January 4th that winter. That it was pretty. I think it was 4 degrees when I landed and I lost my bag. So I was kind of shocked a little bit.
You worked in Virginia for a little bit.
Yeah, and it's even colder there. So glad I made the move.
Cole, can you talk about, from your standpoint of watching when Lamar, like the other day, he was so on, how much has he improved the consistency of where he puts the ball for you on a route, where you know it's going to be?
I mean, he's shown that to us in practice, so that's what we all expect. But, he threw one to Jamari. I thought it was coming to me at first. And I look over and Jamari caught it, but I think there's a picture online where he's just fitting it in between like 3 defenders. I mean, it's ridiculous how accurate he is and how much he's like improved his accuracy and his confidence in the past year. So, I can't wait to see what that kid does. He's an unbelievable athlete, great quarterback, and down-to-earth kid. So,
How much better could he get?
I don't know. He's pretty good right now. So, I'm sure he's going to get better with his progressions, with his reads, his decision-making, but he's killing it right now. So, just watch him do him. It's kind of a show. It's fun to watch.
What was going through your mind on that play that you just mentioned as you're kind of running across the middle and he throws it? It looked like it might be coming. Kind of take us through what you saw there. Whips through there.
Yeah, I turn my head and I look and the ball's coming about 80 miles an hour. I'm like, I don't know if I can catch this. So I go up and the safety hits me a little. And then I look back and I thought to myself, Lamar, I'm not catching that. And then I realized he wasn't throwing it to me and it was a touchdown. So I was like, cool.
How is that? Is it different even than it was a year ago? And what do you think has happened to these guys develop?
I think Coach Petrino demanding leadership from us a lot more this year. We had a lot of guys step up in the locker room. We had more of a competitive atmosphere in the off-season workouts. Anything we did, really, we just all competed, got a lot closer. We have like a feeling of just everyone wants to win everything in this team. So when you do that, everyone competes, gives their hardest. You just get closer. You see the boundaries you can push with you and your teammates. The locker room this year, I'd say, is a lot closer than it was last year. Everyone's more of a family. We hold each other accountable. We don't get mad when you get on someone. You just know it's for the greater good. So, I think we have a good chemistry going on right now.
What have you all studied on Virginia? What do you know about right now?
We just looked on Sunday. We watched film. Today we watch some film. They'll put the game plan together throughout the week, and then we'll get more in depth probably tomorrow, and then go through practice, and then et cetera, et cetera. It keeps going in game plan. So.
Coach, what about the defense, the way they played? That's got to be a big boost to the offense. Did you see that coming at all? Or?
Yeah, I think we have the best defense in the country. We get to play against them all year, practice against them. We feed off them, they feed off us. We have playmakers on both sides of the ball, and they get us pumped up and we get them pumped up. So, we all feed off each other, and it just continues to help us out on the field on both sides of the ball.